All right, so I wanted to record this video to talk to you about AI and recently AI agents, the new extension from OpenAI, the new development or update, whatever you want to call it. So we live in an unprecedented time. I mean, just what's happening right now with the development of artificial intelligence and just the speed at which it is developing, it's just insane. I mean, you can do things today that 1 year ago would seem like complete magic. And, it's funny because I remember I was listening to Bill Gates' interview and he said, like, oh, people in the beginning when the internet came around were like, oh, this is like the democratization of education, and now everybody's going to have access to education from any part of the world, and it's going to be free and it's going to be so amazing, and the literacy rate is going to go up. But matter of fact, that didn't happen. People just found ways to kind of play video games on it, and of course it has a lot of good, but it didn't have that intended effect that people were expecting it, that everybody's going to use it for like self-education and stuff. So yeah, people just use the internet to scroll social media, right? Instead of like actively educating themselves and reading and finding information. So this is kind of the same thing with, I feel like, is going to happen with the AI, is that you can do incredible things with it, right? And the power that it has, it's just tremendous. But we are gonna get accustomed to it, and we're gonna get used to it really, really fast. And the things that we expect that people can use ChatGPT and for self-development, and it's gonna democratize education and stuff. Yeah, of course that is true, and the same can be applied for the internet, but that is not necessarily what people will do with it. So it's a tremendous technology, but I wouldn't expect everybody to kind of jump on the wagon and use it to build businesses or to figure things out, or to self-educate themselves, right? The default mode of a human is to conserve energy. So yeah, they might use it for some simple things and stuff. It's going to become part of like human behavior to just prefer more and more. But to unlock like true tremendous productivity and potential of AI won't just be enough to just kind of use it lightly. It will require you to really, really, really like study it and learn how to take the best advantage of these models and of this technology. So me personally, what I'm going to be doing in the coming weeks and months is I'm just going to start obsessing over artificial intelligence, especially about the agents, the new thing with the ChatGPT, because for the first time now we can, the agents can do things on your behalf. Like it can actually do work, not just give you answers or deep research, but it can act as an operator plus deep researcher. So, plan trips, create spreadsheets, clean up my email, reply, do things on my behalf, go out and do things, right? So this is really like the crazy thing. And it's so new. It's only been like 2 weeks. No one has really like caught on to this. I mean, yeah, sure, like some people are talking about it, and like the people who are very deep into it, like the innovators, right, and the kind of the crossing the chasm thing, are adapting this, but the majority are not gonna get onto this for the next year or something, maybe more. So yeah, I'm planning on making some tutorials about how to use the agent mode. I'm going to be exploring various use cases of how to best use it, and exploring really how to like use that to my advantage. The Turing test. There we go. So there's this thing called the Turing test, And basically it goes something like this. You have an AGI when you can tell it, go start a business and make me $1 million, and it figures out everything from ideation to execution without human help. So I'm not saying that we're there yet, but we are incredibly close to it. And you can now do probably like 80% of the work with agents if you just put your mind to it, right? Obviously, there's still some things that you will need to do yourself, but we are pretty close to the Turing test, right? You need to have a sufficient understanding of like business and economics, supply and demand, right? We live in an insane time. In order, like, no one is allowed to say anymore, oh, like, I can't do it. Like, everybody, like, the playing field has been leveled. So go out and just get it, man. Study artificial intelligence. Listen to what Mark Cuban says. He's like, if you're not studying AI, you're behind. You're fucked, basically. So go out, study it, obsess over it 24/7. 24/7, 365, and then just figure out like how you can be on the cutting edge of this technology. So this is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna see how I can apply it more and more to my business. I mean, I already use AI in my business a lot, but I always have this fear like I'm not using it enough. Like some, other people are kind of smarter with it, and that's what really keeps me on the edge. I don't want to. Like, it's good to be kind of the dumbest person in the room sometimes, but I also want to make sure that I'm not staying behind, right? So yeah, man, AI agents, go get them, go study them. Let me know down in the comment section below. Have you been playing around with them? What are your use cases for it? I'm super curious to hear. I don't usually make videos like this, but I decided that, why not share some unfiltered conversation. Maybe someone will be interested. But yeah, all right, ciao.